Whoa, is that a boxing video from the one and only Cash Money himself? This is a new style that I'm going to be trying out. Instead of unboxing and stuff like that, I want to do like a figure showcase, because if I take too long to unbox stuff, it becomes like that Nino over there. I have a video planned for you. Just you wait, no. Just you wait. Box! We're starting off with the Lambo Miku, sold exclusively to a Tokyo Otaku mode. It's a pretty standard box, to be honest. It's definitely the most box I've ever seen. It's got 39 on the side windows though. That's pretty cool, and it's kind of like stylized. These aren't windows though. These are part of the box design. Got more promotional shots. Choking hazard. Careful. Don't swallow her entire guitar. Another 39 window, and then it's kind of box standard box. It's kind of huge, won't lie. It's shipped with EMS. I don't remember how much shipping was. I'll have bank no currency, have it editing. Nothing on the back, just kind of your box standard window box, but nothing wrong with that. It gets here, it got here safe. That's all what matters. Now, for the main event, what you've all been waiting for. I gotta reset my tripod. Woo! There she is. No way. No way. So we've been, oh my god, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. She got pushed back again and again and again, and I was like, brother, I guess we're just never gonna see her. She's gonna be in purgatory forever. But here she is in all of her glory. Look at her spinning and shit. Made by Stronger, it's a 1/7 scale. I don't know if this is the first time I actually ever seriously use this turntable. Can I make it slower? Can you slow down? Can you slow down? Yeah, thank you. There you go. I think that's the slowest setting I can have it at. Ta-da! Look at her. Ain't she amazing? Look at how awesome she is. I like how, like, obviously her twin drails is like the biggest draw for this figure. I don't think it was that expensive either. Someone on my figure collection was like, hey, if you get this one, the Solwa and the Bishoujo Miku, like, dude, that set would look sick. And I was like, damn, I'm looking for the Bishoujo Miku. If you got the Bishoujo Miku, yo, hit me up. Was it worth the wait? Yes, so much, yes. I think Stronger nailed it out of the park. I love the paint job that they did with her. Her hair in particular. I think a lot of people, well, some people wouldn't like it per se, because it doesn't really have a lot of depth per se. But I just like the flow of it, you know, if that makes sense, you know. I like the movement of it going downwards in a drill. And well, I mean, that's the entire thing of the figure, right? And then like the pops of color that it has, like the pink contrasting, like her pink guitar contrasting with her black jacket, and just her entire vibe is just so good. You can technically display her without her skirt, because her figure, you have to take apart her from her waist to put her skirt on, but it kind of takes away from her badassness of like her stepping forward and like looking back, because that's like her like mid pose, mid motion. So I mean, unless you just want to look at her booty shorts. I think Stronger did a really good job though. Like, I think the paint job, her face, the hair, the shoes, everything so good, so solid. And if you like the rock aesthetic, this is one for you. I don't think you want to pass this one up. Her base is kind of bruh, to say the least. It's very basic. It just says 39 Hatsune Miku Lamb Rock singer, and it's really basic. If you really care about space, she can also stand on her 2 feet, and she doesn't technically need the base. But because I live in California, I'm gonna have her with the base. Look at her; she's such a badass dog. Such a badass. Our next Miku that everyone knows is technically the last Miku of this video. It's the Miku with solwa. Hatsune Miku with solwa. I don't know what solwa is. Maybe it's a fashion company. I don't know. I didn't check. But here she is. This is the box. It's kind of a really huge box. Also, don't mind the gigantic like dent in the front. We can blame Ami for that one. Editor Yen project here. Just wanted to pop in and say that Cash was just spewing out box nonsense and honestly just didn't add to the video. So the TLD watch is that I think the box itself is really cool, and that I actually really like the fact that it has a bunch of the original art that the figure is based off of, and I wish that more scale figures would take that into consideration, like show off what the original art is based off of the figure is. Yeah, you get it, because a lot of prize figures do that, and I think that's really cool. And I think this like box like in general is really cool, just like having the flap open and looking at the figure and stuff like that. They used to do this a few times in the past, but I think also the booster packaging is also like, I think it could also be scaled down better. But other than that, I think the box itself very cool, and they should bring back this boxed packaging, because I think personally it's cool, better than Windows, that's for sure. Having more struggle putting the box away than I had assembling this Miku. No assembly time for this Miku. It's really straightforward. It's kind of like a prize Taito Miku, but easier, because those prize figures of Miku, man, they can take forever to try to get their hair pieces in. But here she is. Some people were calling her like a grail, like waiting for her. Some people didn't like her hair splotches. Like, they didn't like the effect that it looked too ink-like, or like too watery. But that's actually the reason why I like this figure a lot. Her hair is like everything to me. Other than like her fashion sense is very streetwear fashion. Her hair reminds me of like Splatoon, and I love that. And I guess this is like the closest that we're gonna get to like a hatsune inku. Because her hair is so cool. I'm glad that Good Smile was able to kind of get that ink effect still across, even through like the some people were like, oh, she doesn't look as good as the prototype, but like like Miku herself, I think, looks just like the prototype. Her clothes, the shoes, her face, or like her arms, hands, everything is basically one-to-one to the prototype. Like, I don't see any problem with it. Like maybe people are like nitpicking, or maybe obviously QC issues, like, I don't know. Like they maybe they got it and her eye was just like a red color or whatever, I don't know. But it looks like Hatsune Miku to me. It looks just like the prototypes. I will say though, I think the hair is kind of flat, paint wise. Like, it's not as flat as, say, the Lamrock Miku, which the Lamrock Miku, it makes sense because like lamp style, if that makes sense. And her hair, like how she does her hair is like simple, but it has a bunch of like filters over it. It kind of makes it look cartoony in a sense. Here I understand that the hair is kind of basic because, well, I mean, like I said earlier, it's supposed to be like an ink effect, you know. So, you know, I think it would be really, really hard to have like such good, like have good hair detail with also having it still look like this. If you care about like the fact that it does take up a lot of the figure, and if you don't like the fact that it's not like very shaded or very detailed in those areas, then yeah, I understand. But I think Hatsune Miku herself is so solid. Like, if you don't like her hair pieces, then don't display her with her hair pieces. I'm kidding, of course. You can, like, I totally understand if you don't want to pick her up. I'm just saying that if you were on the fence about people like being like, oh my god, this is not my hatsune miku, then don't worry about that, because this is very, very hatsune miku. Speaking of very hatsune miku, I've got something to go along with this hatsune miku in particular. It's Yen Project yet again. I have no idea what happened with the audio here, but I don't sound that great until I go into my merch that I do into the end. But I guess I wasn't talking close enough to the mic, and it just sounded bad. Okay, so I'm going to do a voiceover over Cash Money because I have I don't know. I'll just make mental note and tell him that he needs to be next to the mic next time. So he's showing off the Hatsune Miku and Fila collaboration teratach 600 shoes. They're like high tops from my understanding. I'm not necessarily like a sneakerhead, and this is not gonna like start off my sneaker journey, even though I kind of understand where sneakerheads coming from. Other than like obviously like hype beast culture, shakes fist. But you know, these are cool. I don't know. I just, when I first saw them, I first saw the art done by May, and other than people talking about Hatsune Miku's broken hand, I thought the shoes were really cool, and I saw them and I was like, oh my god, I think I need these, and they were 18,700 yen on the Fila store, and I wanted the Hatsune Miku light teal blue shoes, but I also wanted the dark green shoes when I wanted to actually walk around and get them dirty, because if I got my highlighter pink blue hope, the highlighter blue shoes dirty, I don't think I would be good with myself for a good month. So I got the dark green shoes as well, which was also 18,700 yen. And a lot of people were like, oh god, how do we get these? You know, these are Japan exclusive. And that's where a proxy service came in. I was like, oh my god, this is where all the proxy advertisements come in. And my proxy of choice is Zen Market, and Zen Market was super easy. I just copied and pasted the links into the search bar, and then in the comments I was just like, I want the biggest size, which was 31 centimeters Japanese, and that translated to 13 US. And 13 US is actually one size bigger than my actual feet, because I'm 12, but my actual feet are like wide, so 13s actually fit. It's just that they're like clown shoes. And these are no exception. These are like huge on my feet. There's a lot of like toe room, but like width wise it fits, which is kind of sad because it's kind of uncomfy to like walk around. I kind of be looking like the that boot girl from Scarlet and Violet. But it is what it is, and I don't plan to wear the light blue ones. I actually plan to display them with this, with the Mikus. When I get the Kotobukiya Bishoujo Miku, I plan to have them. Plan to have these shoes as like a backstage drop, have you? And I thought they looked cool with the solwa Miku, and I thought it was just appropriate for this video for all the drip and stuff like that. And thank God I had a proxy service, because I think after everything was said and done, each shoe was $191 after shipping, because the yen's still relatively weak. And right now on eBay and like Mercari, there's a Mercari listing for the dark green ones for 300, and eBay, it's basically after shipping and sales tax is about close to 380 to 400 bucks. And that's just for one. Like both pairs I paid for like 380 essentially. So If you ever wanted to hit me up, Zen Market, yo, hit me up. Big bold font, not sponsored. I wish I was. I just wanted to show off these really cool shoes I got thanks to Zen Market. Wow. I wanted to do a video in April for my April haul, but that never went through because April was kind of like a busy month for me. And whenever I got like a break in April, I got sick. So that's why you didn't see this type of content from me. But recently, I also got this through Zen Market, by the way. Please hit me up, yo. I got the Project Sekai Zozotown collaboration. In particular, I got the Luka, obviously my wife. I don't want to say it was care package set. I think it was like just like a general character goods set. It was the cheapest. I wanted to get the Polaroids of the crew. I can't find any like photos anymore, but it was essentially like photos of the group. I really wanted them, but I think these come with an acrylic stand, a clear file of my wife. Dude, she looks so good. Oh my god. For a little bit there, only OGs know. But the beginning of this year, I actually changed my profile picture to the hatsune miku done for this collaboration, and the art is actually done by Mika Piazzolla herself. And oh my god, so good. And the back says Hatsune Miku Zozotown collaboration. I guess it does. It still fits this video because we're talking about drip. Look how drip she is. So drippy, so drippy. And what else we got? I think this gigantic piece of paper. I think it's an acrylic stand. That was the biggest thing. But it came with this pouch, and there it is. Oh, and a can badge. Wow, I love can badges. Slash J slash S. Not wait. No, SRS is serious. So yeah, it is just S. I love can badges, but it's of my wife, so it's okay. More importantly, I got the acrylic stand of her. Whoa, no way! Visual senior Luka. I don't play Project Sekai anymore. Almost a good thing, because god, that game. Oh, it shit was. Shit got too much at the end. Like it was almost like I want to say it was like a toxic relationship, but like I would like, get on him like oof. I would physically be tired. And it was just a game, man. I was like, what the fuck? So that was when I was just like, yo, I need to stop. I still keep up with it because, obviously because it's a gacha game and they bring back OG Vocaloid producers. I think that's really cool, and I want to support my Vocaloid producers as much as possible. How well does she look? Ah, wow, look at that shot. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Let's go. So if you see this on Wednesday, that means that I pulled through, because I'm recording this on Tuesday. So hooray.